we've got another problem with my bike.
We always knew the desert section across the Stans was going to be a challenge, but nothing could have prepared us for this, a fundamental issue in the middle of nowhere.
Not the best of situations at the moment.
After a relaxing week in Tbilisi, we arrived in Aktau, a Kazakh port city on the Caspian Sea. We put the bikes back together, loaded up, and set out into the unknown.
Time to start leg 3, and it's also day 70, so we're 10 weeks in. Let's do it.
Just heading out of Aktau, lovely sunny day, which you'd expect as we're heading for the desert, alongside the Caspian.
We're excited for this leg. Can't wait to see what Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan has in store for us.
Just heading into the rising sun. Now we're guessing what the industry is around here.
Oil pipes over the road. I need a poo.
So do I.
We've cycled 10 kilometers this morning and we've both realized we didn't go to the toilet before we left. So we found this pipeline and we're using it as a little bit of protection from the road so no one can see when we're doing our business. Quick, I need to go. Thank you. This place is called the deepest cavity of Karakia. We're 110 meters below sea level, which is mental. It's really windy, and we're at minus 108 meters of elevation. It's pretty crazy. How is it, Dad?
Glad it's windy in the right way.
At the moment.
At the moment.
We're going to turn in a bit. And there's a floating car. We have gone from minus 100 meters of elevation to positive 100 meters of elevation, and this is the view back over the valley we've just come up. It is insane. We had a nice tailwind for the first 80 kilometers of the day, and we just sort of turned 90 degrees along a smaller road, but we've dropped 10 kilometers an hour in speed because it's so hard to pedal. We're not even into a headwind, it's just on the side, and then every time a big truck comes past, the wind just sort of gets thrown around and we nearly get thrown off the bike. And it's a struggle trying to stay on the road. But there's a town just up here, so I'm gonna find a restaurant or something and make a game plan.
Little bit windy.
We've come to the conclusion that if we carry on cycling, it's probably going to take us 6 or 7 more hours just to do 60 kilometers because of these headwinds. So this is the last town for that distance, and we're trying to see if there's a hotel, but it doesn't look very promising. There's a building here that some locals told us to try, but I don't know. Dad's trying to get in, but with no luck.
Let's try some of the civilization over there. Bit of a frustrating start to day 1 in Kazakhstan on the bikes. Made incredible progress to start this morning. We've done about 90 k's by lunchtime, but had to turn direction, and yeah, we're kind of stuck with the wind at the moment. Just trying to find somewhere to kit. Joshua's going into this little shop.
I asked the local guy if he knew anywhere we could sleep. He said he's going to show us to the mosque and we can sleep on the 2nd floor apparently. It's going to be interesting. All done over Google Translate, of course. Just spoke to Mustafa, I think. guy that runs the mosque. I'm not sure what you call it, but he's now on the phone, so hopefully we can sleep here because we don't fancy carrying on cycling.
Perfect. Thank you.
So this town doesn't have a hotel. Let's see if it has somewhere to eat.
Pasta, pizza, sushi. There you go. There you go. My pizza has arrived. That's hot. For Kazakhstan, it's not that bad. Back from dinner, back to the mosque. Time to get heads down.
This is our sleeping arrangements. Dad's just over there. I'm here. All of our bags, got a nice big room. Also, nice carpet, makes it quite comfy. Electricity. Gonna get our heads down, get some sleep.
Wake up at 4 or 4:30 tomorrow morning to get out on the road and try and beat the winds for a few hours.
Here we go. Out into the desert. There's a town 70 kilometers and then there's nothing till 190 kilometers from here. So either we're wild camping or we've got a very long day. Let's see what happens. This is only our second day in the desert and I'm already getting excited for bends in the road because there's nothing else to be excited about. It's going to be a very long few weeks for sure, but it is what it is. It's mentally going to be a tough challenge and let's just hope the winds are favourable, otherwise it's going to be miserable. 25 k's in one straight line and our first bend of the day. Let's go. The bend in the road. Hello, Mr. Camel. What are you doing? Yum, 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 yum. Oh, great. Just what we need. We decided to risk it and come on the new road. I doubt they're going to be working at 6:30 in the morning. And if it is like unpaved further up, it's not going to be any worse than the diversion. So we're going for it. And we've got the whole road to ourselves and it's freshly paved.
Bit of a detour. Road to ourselves. Happy days.
Got some breakfast that we bought yesterday. Kazakhstani croissant. Bit stale, but better than nothing. Heading into the town of Pay now. Let's stock up some lunch.
Kazakh pasty. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's probably camel.
Is that chicken?
Yeah. Camel chickens.
Right.
Bit doughy.
That's actually decent. Looks like a toilet and a building just over there.
Okay.
Because we're catching this rain cloud up.
Yes.
So should we just stop there, make lunch? It's just gone midday, so we thought we would stop and have our lunch, which today is noodles. We're gonna boil up some water and have our Big Bong Max beef noodles. Sounds delicious. What a spot for a lunch. We've got a view, and this view is insane. You can see the curvature of the earth because we're just looking out over, I mean, we're at 200 meters, 270 meters here. Down there, sea level. and it's just flat. It's pretty cool. Let's get this food cooked. Okay, maybe our chosen dinner spot wasn't the best. We've got some legs here, 2 more legs here, and there's the head. That was well needed. Belly is full. We should be able to push the last 80k of the day or so into a hotel if it's open. It's in the middle of nowhere, so who knows? Let's go check it out. Oh, that was tough.
Just what you need off 155 k's.
Well, it doesn't look very...
Hello.
Hotel?
Hotel? This is our hotel. This is our room. Oh yeah. Check this out.
We made it 192 kilometers. And I am absolutely exhausted. I think Dad is as well. You tired?
That's the longest ride we've ever done.
Yeah, by far.
Ever.
And we found a hotel, which is basic. There's no mattress on the bed, it's just hard. So we'll see what our old mats. But it was like 10 quid. And this shower. Manti. Traditional Kazakh food. Looks interesting. That's not bad. It's interesting. Well, we've finished our longest day ever on a bicycle, which was very exhausting, especially the last sort of 40 or 50k. I was not feeling it at all. Oh, hello doggy. What are you doing? Don't lick me, you might have rabies. Hey! Ah! But, time to get some sleep in our lovely hotel that we're staying in. And up again for tomorrow. But yeah, it's monotonous, it's boring, this riding, but it's got to be done. We've got to get through it. Let's just hope the winds are in our favour as we continue on. Time to leave our lovely hotel and get back on the road towards Bay now. Got 180 k's to do. Probably not do it today. We'll split it into 2 days. And then the train to Uzbekistan. You can't catch at this place. It's just immense. As far as you can see, it's flat. 365 degrees. And there's absolutely nothing. There's some power cables running alongside the road to our left. And the odd camel and wild horse. But apart from that, absolutely naffle, which is actually crazy that places like this exist on this planet. You've got all of the UK where villages and towns are built pretty much on top of each other. Then you come out here and there's nothing for thousands of kilometers. Mental. And we've got a few weeks pedaling through it. It's going to be a challenge for sure, but let's just hope the winds are in our favour. Dad has just found these in his pannier. Pineapple, dried pineapple bits.
Ananas.
And we realised we bought these in Croatia about 7 weeks ago. But I'm definitely grateful we've got them now and we didn't eat them back then, because they're lovely. We've got another problem with my bike. I was just coming along the road and my pedals stopped turning. I could not get them to spin. And it seems like the bit that joins the, what's it called? The bottom bracket has become loose, which isn't ideal. But the town we're trying to get to is just there in the distance. It's about 7 kilometers away, so we're hoping we can make it there. Otherwise we're pretty screwed. We tightened up the bracket by hand So it's working now, but it's kind of a makeshift job. We'll see how long it lasts. We'll have to find a garage at some point and tighten it up properly.
It's just limping into town as Josh's pedals are seizing up. So we need to stop and check what's going on. Not the best of situations at the moment. At least you've got camels to keep them company.
This is good. We've come into this town and the guy's helping us, but he's taken the bottom bracket off and it's completely shot to pieces. There's no fixing that. There's all the bits that come off it. Another major issue with my bike, and this one is pretty serious. Basically the bottom bracket has been shot to pieces, and we've come into this little settlement, and this friendly guy who owns this guest house has helped put it back together, but it's a very temporary fix because the whole interior of it is just completely gone. And now we're just looking at options, as we basically need a new bracket and we don't have the tool to fix it either, so we need to get the new tool. And on a cycling group chat we're in, there's not a bike shop from here until Tashkent, which is about 2,000 kilometers away. The only bike shop is back in Aktau, which is where we came from 3 days ago. So we're looking at options, see what we do. The train runs just literally right here, and I think it stops here. So there is the option of getting on the train and trying to get back to Aktau, but then we might then have to order the part in, and shipping from England to Aktau in Kazakhstan might not be the fastest. I doubt they've got next day delivery. So yeah, it's a bit of a problem, and I'm not feeling great about it. We are where we are. There's not much we can do.
Yes.
Josh,
Josh, come on.
okay, we're coming. Oh, I'm not running.
Josh.
No, I'm not running. I'm not running. I'm not racing. I'm exhausted. The friendly local has said we can rest here, but we've made a game plan. We're gonna get the train. Luckily, there's a train station in this tiny little settlement, and we're gonna get the train back to Aktau. And it leaves at midnight tonight, so we've got 12 hours, well, about 10 hours until then. Not ideal, but I think it's our only option, as that's where the only bike shop is in pretty much all of the stans until Kyrgyzstan. Wow. I was come for a shower. This is the shower. Got a big water drum up there, and then this is it. Just turn this little tap, and water comes out. Perfect.
Aman bolunuzlar. Келесі қауышқанша аман болайық.
May your bicycles never break down, and may you stay safe.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
thank you. Well, we've had a relaxing few hours here. Now it's time to get the bikes to the train station. Hopefully we can get on the train. Hopefully the conductor will let us on with our bikes. We've got a little bit of cash ready to bribe him if not, but apparently it only stops for a minute or two, so it's going to be a bit of a panic. I'm sure we'll make it work though. Only another 20 minutes until we might get on the train.
Or might not.
We're going to have to cross the track. Oh my days. Hello! Go!
Heading back into Aktau to get Joshua's bike fixed. Again.
We got to the bike store and they have the bit. Here it is. Bike is put back together with the new bottom bracket. We've also got some new tyres to carry with us just in case one of those fails. We're ready to go. Well, that was a lot smoother than we were expecting this time yesterday. Yeah, time to get back to the apartment and rest for a couple of days.
Well, we just recovered from probably the most testing part of the trip so far. To be stuck in the middle, literally in the middle of nowhere, with a collapsed bottom bracket, so a fundamental issue with the bike, and limited options, has really tested both our resolve and our relationship. It's been a tough couple of days. We're through it, and we're now reset, repoised, ready to crack on and get back into the desert. But it does goes to show how tough these things can be. But we are where we are. We're positive, and we'll keep moving forward and keep making it work, because that's the only way we're going to get through this.
And for the second time of the trip, we're cycling out of Aktau, heading back to the train station. About to board the train to take us to Uzbekistan.
Well, a considerably less stressful experience than getting on the train at midnight the other day and running across the tracks. We're already in.
And it is absolutely boiling.
It's roasting. So leave Josh to sort himself out there. Let's go see where the bikes are. Safe and sound.
Happy days. The tiny little settlement where I broke down and we got on the train was about 70 kilometers away from this town called Bainu, which is where we have to get the train to go across the Uzbekistan border. Now, if we got on this train and carried on and got off where we got on, and then cycled to Bainu, we'd then have to wait another 2 or 3 days, because the train only goes every 3 days from Aktau all the way to Uzbekistan. So we thought we'd just skip those 70 kilometers and get the train all the way across to Uzbekistan. And that's where we are now, on the train, heading to country number 14, I think. We've got sunset.